Dear people of Reddit, what have you done that your parents punished you for, but it was totally worth the punishment? I flew to Washington DC with some friends to see a concert. I told my parents I was at my friend's for the weekend. I almost got away with it too, but I left my phone at the concert venue and someone was nice enough to look into it and dial the home number and let my parents know they found my phone in DC. This was back in the day when it was basically a flip phone, so I would have preferred he stole it. Grounded for about 3 months. No phone, no computer, no TV. I went to great lengths to hide the trip from my parents too. I switched my debit card to paperless. My dad was a snoop. The flight was really early in the morning, so for a week ahead of time I went to school early every day and told my parents that I had a study group before class, so it wouldn't seem odd that I was leaving so early that one day. I had my car in a college parking lot, all to be ruined by some guy trying to do a good thing. My grandpa was searching for chapstick all around the house and I ran up to him, handing him a glue stick. I thought he'd realize and laugh. He didn't realize. OP's parents punished him despite grandpa never saying a word. Lied about going camping with some friends and instead got on a train to see my long distance girlfriend. Edit. Since people asked how they found out, I'll tell here. I did it multiple times over the better part of a year, with different excuses at times. They eventually found the first train ticket I kept as a memento. One time, my younger brother told our mom I hit him. Just walked into my room and started screaming about me hitting him. I hadn't even looked at him. So of course, mom comes in, won't hear me at all, and immediately grounds me. My younger brother has this shitty grin on his face. And I thought, fuck it, I'm already getting punished for hitting him. So mom's like, you're grounded for hitting your brother. I turned to him and punched him as hard as I could in his sternum. He fucking dropped. Then I go, alright, I'm grounded, and walk away. Oddly enough, mom didn't say anything at that point. I like to think she realized what was up. Bonus, my brother never pulled that shit again. Consequences. If you're going to do the time, might as well do the crime. I pantsed my friend in junior high school and they suspended me for sexual harassment. When I got home, my dad ordered me to stand up. And then he did the unthinkable. My dad pantsed me. Changed my dad's Gmail name to Dickface. He couldn't change it back for months. Had a house party at 15 when my parents went away. It was a great party. Would have gotten away with it if a boy didn't break a pane of glass on my dad's greenhouse. Was only grounded for a week and went 50/50 on the pane with my twin sister. Edit. Idiot can't spell glass pane. Would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for this glass breaking kid. I dish soaped my trampoline to make it super slippery. Made a mess of the grass underneath, but was the best hour of my childhood. I was at this summer camp for kids 5-12 or so. I was one of the oldest kids at the camp. One kid had a birthday party and brought a pinata. I grabbed a bunch of chocolate candy. Then I put some in my mouth to soften it and then spit it out in front of these kids. I convinced them I didn't poop normally and this is how I pooped. Kids got freaked out and they had to call my mom to pick me up. She was fucking livid. Another time at school during the winter, I brought some fake blood from Halloween to school. We had these retiree recess monitors. I laid in the snow and put fake blood all around me. I had my friend go get the monitors and when he saw me, he fainted. My mom was a teacher at the same school and was so pissed. I had a, fortunately short-lived, shoplifting phase when I was 8. I would often steal gum and candy from stores and got away with it for weeks. It came to an end when I got cocky and tried shoving a giant bag of gummies in my pocket. A man caught me, and he looked at me with a concerned face, asking, "Are you really going to do that?" He didn't seem like he was going to snitch on me, but he didn't need to. He scared me so much that I put it back and my mom caught me pulling it out of my pockets. I was not allowed to watch TV, play video games, nor go to any friend's house for a month. I learned to never steal again. Edit. Said week and month simultaneously. It was a month. At my 11th birthday party, my stepsister's son, who was also 11, hit me in the back of the head with a croquet ball. On purpose. Once I stopped crying, I punched him in the face hard enough to bloody his nose. My mom spanked me for it. No regrets. He was a mean little shit who was always doing stuff then blaming it on me. After I fought back, he pretty much left me alone. And no, he didn't get in trouble for hitting me with the ball. Candy. My brother and I were very smart kids, he still is. I've settled around average. We came up with a plan to get candy. So much candy. I think we were around 10 at this point. Our parents would habitually go grocery shopping, and they would take us with them. We were both quite well behaved and polite, so it wasn't a big deal to bring us along. Dad usually beelines for the butcher section, while mom putter around the produce. This was a weekly thing. Dad would pick up something and hand it to one of us. Go put this in the cart. Can you see where this is going? My brother and I realized that mom doesn't question when we put things in on dad's request. Dad doesn't question things on the conveyor belt because mom must have okayed it. We got so much candy. Remember baby bottle pops? We had, like, 2 packages of them. Gushers. Gummy bears. Chocolate bars. Caramels. Those dipsticks that you lick and stick in powder that changes the color of your tongue and has the consistency of chalk. Oh god, it was glorious. We get in the car, giddy to go home. Mom grumpily says to dad, I can't believe you let them buy that much candy. Dad, me? You let them get it? There was a pregnant pause as they both turned around in their seats and looked at us. Guys. Seriously? So we didn't get the candy, they didn't return it, though. We were grounded for a month, and everything we brought to the shopping cart was now scrutinized. But so worth it. Because about 6 months later we got to eat the candy. Now that we're adults, my dad still thinks that was one of the most clever things we've ever done. TLDR. My brother and I figured out a system to trick my parents into buying us copious amounts of candy. We got caught. Doesn't matter, got candy. Please like and subscribe.